Hello everyone, and welcome back to Xenbox. In this video, I'll be showing you how to run multiple automations with your bots. In our last tutorial, we created and tested a bot using workflows. But as you may have noticed, that setup only allowed the bot to run once. Today, we're going to supercharge that bot, giving it the ability to run multiple times, while also letting us change its inputs as it runs. Let's start with the bot we created earlier. This bot is designed to fill out a form by entering several inputs, clicking a few buttons, and then submitting the data. Now, imagine we want this same bot to run multiple times for different customers, each with their own name, phone number, email address, pizza size, toppings, or delivery instructions. That's exactly where the scheduler comes in. Click on the Schedule button, and you'll see a range of options. You can run the bot every 10 seconds, every 30 seconds, every few minutes, every hour, or even on a weekly, monthly, or yearly basis. You can also set a maximum number of executions so you don't burn through your credits. For example, if you set the limit to 10, the bot will run exactly 10 times. But if you leave it at 0, the runs are unlimited. For this demo, let's schedule it to run every 10 seconds. I'll click Save and Run. Now, notice how the scheduled bot is listed here with the next runtime. The bot begins executing automatically, filling in the form with our test values, and then repeating again and again on schedule. If at any point you want to stop it, simply go to your scheduled bots and click Pause or Delete. Next, let's explore how to change the bot's input values. For example, using the spreadsheet, I can create one execution for Peter Griffin with his phone number, email, and delivery instructions, and another for Jane with her own details. If at any point you want to reset things, you can clear the scheduler and the spreadsheet. Just click the Clear All button, and in the prompt, confirm by pressing Clear. You can also choose to view the selectors if needed. This is useful in cases where a selector changes. For example, if you want the bot to click a different button or interact with a new field for that specific run. Now that I've added the executions, I'll simply close the spreadsheet. Notice how inputs that have been changed are highlighted in green, making it easy to track what's been updated. This container here, labeled Schedule Settings, is what we call the Dynamic Input section. Dynamic Input allows you to modify tasks individually. For example, you can reorder executions by locking nodes together, then dragging them in the Dynamic Input section. If I want Jane to run before Peter Griffin, I simply lock the tasks and drag them into the new order. If you observe the spreadsheet, you'll see that the change has been applied. This ensures the sequence runs consistently, even when multiple inputs are involved. It's important to note that you should always lock the nodes or tasks together before reordering. This guarantees consistency across all the executions. Dynamic input can also be used to add entirely new executions. For example, let's say I want to add a new execution for Charles James. I can simply use the dynamic input to create a new execution for that task. Next, I'll click Preview, and then Create Execution. This adds Charles as execution number 3. Notice that I haven't added a phone number or email. Since those values are missing, the bot will automatically fall back to John Doe's number and email for this execution. You could run the same bot with different accounts, different customer data, or even different proxies. Let's say we want to change proxies in the launch browser task. With dynamic input, we can assign a unique proxy for each execution. And if you're using a rotating proxy, the system will handle the switching automatically. Now, let's proceed to testing our scheduler. We'll set it to run every 10 seconds for testing purposes. As you can see, the bot now cycles through Peter, Jane, and Charles, each with their own input values. And if any value is missing in an execution, the bot will fall back to the original settings from the editor. In this case, John Doe. With the scheduler and dynamic input combined, your bots become extremely powerful. You can automate repetitive form submissions, manage multiple accounts, scrape and deliver data to Telegram or websites, and even keep workflows running continuously with customized inputs. And that's it for this tutorial. You've now learned how to schedule bots, run them multiple times, and change their inputs dynamically. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.